Welcome to Smart Conserver.
The drought we had in Jamaica recently did some damage to our plants and even our bodies. Persons that had plants and even trees in their yard, some of these died, and this was as a result of the drought. And when we did get the rain, I'm not sure if it was a sudden change in climate. It made some persons had flu-like symptoms. For the plants I have seen around me, I've seen plant trees fall, and some grasses that persons had, they got brown. Personally, I only lost one plant, and that was a plant that I had in my hanging planter. I think I did very well, seeing that I have numerous plants and trees within my yard. If you are aware of the plants and trees that I have, then you would realize that losing one was no great loss. I will tell you what I use in order to save the other plants that I had. Now, there are some plants that I have that I don't have on a drip irrigation system, and these plants are not succulents. As a matter of fact, due to the drought, it was then that I realized that my drip irrigation system was not able to water other essential plants that I had. Fortunately, before the drought, I had got and tested 4 plant water bags. I purchased these to just test to see how I could best use these in my everyday use in my garden. I've been exceptionally busy for the last couple of weeks and days, as I've had a number of different training, and the traffic alone to get home some days was ruthless and tiring. Then, to top it off, I've had persons on other channels who made me moderators for their channel on YouTube. So it's like they expect you to really support them when they're on a live stream. And not to mention, I have this channel which I need to have consistent content so that I can retain you, my subscribers, and my viewers, and also acquire new and loyal subscribers. You see all of that I had to do? Well, a lot was required of me, or a lot is still being required of me, and I don't want my plants to suffer because I'm that busy. I figured that if this thing worked, that those were the bags that I had. Yeah, I figured that if it really worked, then I would have to believe that it's the next best thing to sliced bread. The plant water bags really is a self-watering device for plants, and it's designed for keeping plants watered if you're away on vacation or if you're busy like me. It's really easy to use, as all you really have to do is just fill the bag with water, and strangely, you can add a little plant food, and then after the bag is filled, you screw on the cover, and the cover has a tube, and what they call it a needle as well. However, you know what it looks like? The bag with that needle thing look like the bags that they use in the hospital to apply saline. I think that concept was made just like that, and I think that was what gave me the push to consider to use it in the first place. You will need to set the water flow level on the plant watering bags. Just to get the water flowing, you need to hang the bag in order for it to flow down. It was really advertised as being able to provide water flow up to 30 days. There are 13 water flows where you can set from 5 milliliter per hour to 250 milliliter per hour. It is said that the 5 milliliter per hour is said to observe the potting soil humidity for 1 day, and this can last up to 29.4 days when set to 5 milliliter. The bags all of them came with hooks, and it's very durable, and you get a hook, like I tell you, for each bag. I really like this, as it would place me through less of a hassle to find something to just hang that up. The water bags now, it hold 0.92 gallon of water in total. So I have been trying these for a couple of weeks, and I must say I really like them. In fact, I love them. I love that I can even add my water soluble plant food in it, and my plants will be nourished. It really saved me watering time, and all I need to do in the evenings is to just check on the plants. This cut my time that I would spend watering greatly, as most of my plants were really set to the lowest milliliter that plant watering bag contain. I saw the benefits so much that I purchased 8 more bags just to feed the other plants that I had. The plants that I haven't placed on it really are like the succulents, as you know, these can manage a drought, right? Yes, I didn't put the plant watering bags on it. Let me tell you how the plant watering bags were advertised. On the site where I found it, it says that these were watering spikes for indoor plants, and it had 30 days self-watering stakes. That was the device system. The advertisers continued to state that it had the following benefits. One, it was able to water the plants while you're away, and the self-watering devices for plants, it was designed to keep your plants watered while you're away, or you're busy or you're on a vacation. And it can be combined with plant food to better care for your plants. They said that it was a perfect gift for your family and friends, especially for enthusiastic gardeners. I think I tend to agree with this, because the fact that I've tested it and it did work, I see where that benefit would help me if I'm away. The other benefit, they said that it was easy to use. The auto watering for plants was easy to use. You just fill the bag with water, set the right water flow, insert the needle into the soil, hanging up the bag. They ask you that you are to please work out how much water the plants need in a day, and set the right water flow before away to prevent the plants from overwatering or shriveled. They told you how to set the right watering flow, and they told you that the 5 milliliter was to observe the potting soil humidity for 1 day, and you were to adjust the water flow according to the soil humidity status. This, I tend to agree with what they said as well, because when I started using it, I had to watch it for a little while to see what was the flow that I wanted out of the spikes that I had inserted in the soil. Some of them are set to the 5 milliliter, and honestly, I don't think I set anything to the 250 milliliter per hour, and some of the bags are still going. Alright, the other benefit they said was up to 30 days of watering. They said that the vacation plant watering system device has 13 water flow from 5 milliliter to 250 milliliter per hour. And they said you were to choose the right water flow for your plants, and it can last 29.4 days when you set it at the 5 milliliter. This is the second time they are telling us this, and they ask you to please read the product description. This was the second time I noticed that they were telling us this on the advertisement that they placed. However, I realized that yes, the 5 milliliter per hour, it did give me 30 days. So I really like that feature for some of my plants, especially I placed that 5 milliliter thing on the orchids that I had, those that it didn't need that amount of watering. If I had probably placed it 250, it would have rotten the roots of my orchid. So the 5 milliliter worked for me. All right, the other thing that they said was that they gave lifetime warranty. That part as well, I'm not sure about it because I have not had it long, so I don't know if it will really last me a lifetime, but let's see. Another thing that they said that it was widely used, they said that the indoor plant water system is ideal for indoor and outdoor potted plants. You can hang up the bag on the indoor plant stand, balcony rail, yard railing, even lay it flat on a table. Um, they said that you are to note that it slowed down the watering flow when laid flat. When the bag is laid down flat, you can set higher water level, and they give you the 4 hooks which are included in the package. Remember, I told you that 4 bags came in one package, so you get the 4 bags and the 4 hooks. Now, that benefit I tend to agree with. I've never tried laying the watering bag flat on a table before. I don't think I need to. I just hang it up in a tree for those that were the plants that I had that were on the tree itself. I just laid the thing flat on the tree and it worked. Not flat, I hang it up on the tree, sorry. I haven't had the opportunity to lay it flat. I don't think I want to try that one. And worse yet, they said that you will get less out of it if you do it, if you lay it flat. It will slow down the watering flow. So I don't think I really need to try that one. So continuing, I'm telling you that I've honestly tested these plant watering bags, and I think I was fortunate enough to test them way before the drought, and I must say I like them. I think the drought increased my appreciation for these bags, where the real proof really came when I had the drought. And even though the time was dry and dusty, it helped because it really helped the plants well. And I think that's a reason why I was only able to lose one single plant during the drought. And also that's my reason why I went ahead and I purchased 8 additional plant watering bags, as I have seen the benefits that it offered. I can encourage you, or I can recommend to you that you try it. It worked for me. It may work for you. I think the only thing is deciding which watering level to set it so that your plants benefit and don't die. Just give it a try. It may work for you.
You have come to the end of another series. Join us next time for more ways to conserve.